Okay, I'm taking an extremely small break. Completely forgot to go live on YouTube. Hello YouTube, welcome back. I'm gonna take an extremely small break, and then we are going to do the contract. I think I'm going to use the position. It's such a pain to put stuff everywhere. Maybe the contract, I don't put it over there. Maybe I put all of the contract logic inside of another node. Right? I put all of the contract logic inside of another node. I put that over here. I call that contract. Put that over here. In here, I add a node 3D, which is contract default position. Camera focus squeeze. Are we going to there? View position. What if I put the contract in here? It's a pain that we can't like pin a view like this. I'd like to pin a view. I mean, I can go into preview mode. That's better. I can do that. And then I can adjust this. Okay, I think that works. Quick break. See you in 5. Okay. French are so fucking superior to Americans, right? Let's be honest for a moment. We have such a high standard of living. We know how to be human, you know? We know how to live life. We know how to enjoy and not get shot. Mais maman, j'en ai marre d'être surveillé par tout le monde. C'est quoi ces histoires de data? J'ai 4 ans, je ne comprends pas. Ah, okay. This one I feel great. Why did I say that? Why did I fucking say that? I hate everything. And I hate myself a lot. Emitting is equal to true, okay? Emitting is equal to fucking true. You fucking what, mate? You fucking what? I want to... I need to calm down. I need to calm the fuck down. It's made with a polygon because I don't have anything rounded right now. I could be not a fucker and create a sprite and then go in here and then create a gradient texture 2D and then use fill radial, and then put that in here in the middle, and then go in here, put it to white, and then go in here and put it to alpha, and then go in here and put it to full white, and then put it to here. And this would be my anti-aliasing, and now I have created a bowl. I could do that, but do I want to? Well, I guess I did it now, so maybe I want to. Oh, I'm stupid. I'm fucking stupid. I forgot. I forgot to add the dash bounds. Let's go, infinite bounce. If you like what you're seeing, it's one way of supporting, because I would love my games to support myself, but apparently I'm not capable of doing that, so I kinda need your help. Imitation of my cat. This is the door in front. This is the door right there. Imitation. That's it. She sits there. Weak! Again. I will put that as the one I want. I saved again! I fucking saved! I hate my life. I hate my life. I do Control S all the fucking time. And now it takes like 5 seconds. Oh, it's really time to stop. No, it doesn't lag. You lag. Gulag. Happy to help. Happy to fucking help. I am happy to fucking help. I am happy to fucking help. Happy to fucking help. What do you think? I am happy to what? To fucking help. I am happy to fucking what? To fucking help. Fucking fuck. Happy to help. Who? Happy to help what? What do you mean happy to help? What do you mean happy to help? You didn't do anything. Are you going to take the things even though you didn't do anything? Are you like that? Are you going to do that? You can't. I think short and sweet. Just like my tart that I ate. Just like my tart. I'm clearly superior as a developer than anyone anywhere. Okay. Okay, so there's no music, so I will do the music myself. Two. Are you ready? Let's go. What the fuck? What the fuck? Why is it only visual stuff? It's not working. We have a problem. Okay, let's stop everything. Stuff. How do you call it when it's your first time? Un baptême? Sleep in the mountains. Nature will take care of you. Unfortunately, I think it's starting to become like Losing your virginity. No, no. But don't worry, everything is fine. I know exactly what I'm doing because I'm a professional. I'm a professional game dev. Look at that. You could clip this, but would that be kind? Okay. Let's see how many points we do every time we kill a... Oh, the points. Oh no! All of that. All of that to lose the combo? In one fucking mistake, I lost everything. Oh non! Oh non, je suis du pain! I am in pain! Oh non! Oh non! Alright. Welcome, B. Okay, let me just write what I wanted to talk about today. I wanted to talk about some things with Roland. Game loop demo. Intro slash intro text demo. Ending. I think upgrades we decided, but I'm still putting it over here. So that's kind of for the game itself. Mm-hmm. let's have a variable. Should sign contract. Let's put it to true. And when we start over here, if we skip the intro, we do that. I don't know where I'll put it. Maybe in here. And we'll put that over here. Do we have access to like the navigation? Global's navigation. I don't remember how it's called. On-screen navigation. I need to not have it. What do you think? Prevents click. We do that. I think we have a little bit, we have a small weight. Okay, we'll need a better workflow in here. But I'm going to have something start contract signing, which is going to be close to start game. Okay. Let's define what we need to do. Move camera to contract, even though I think it's at the same spot. Are we using anywhere the quiz stuff? No, we are not, right? So I think we want to be at the center. At least. Center. We want to move contract. Move knife away. And move contract. Actually, we want to not be here. We want to be focus keys. Okay, we go here. I'm gonna write something in here to do prevent camera switching, I guess. Okay, we move here. Do we have access to the knife? Oh, we are passing the knife. Okay. Let's do a few things then. We need those. We can't cancel that, right? We can't cancel that. So when we do start contract signing, we can do var tween contract. It's a tween, and we can ask utils to create a tween. Okay. Am I tweening everything or am I erasing? I think I'm tweening everything. So tween contract, tween property on the knife. I have a spot where I do all of that. Let me check. Okay, move up. This is what I want to do. When we have done that, we're going to tween the property contract. We are going to tween its transform. That way we move everything. The final value is contract view position. We're going to grab its transform, and we're going to do that in like 0.5. Should be good. So we do shrink, then the contract does okay. As we are doing that in parallel, we call tween callback, camera main, change side, and we want that. And we want to bind, oops. We want to bind, oops. Fuck you. How do I grab that? Okay. Lexispell new sales +2. Let's go. Wishlist up. Let's go. 23 reviews. Let's go. Change site center. Now we should tell you something, basically. Or maybe we should tell you something first. Realistically, I think we should tell you something first. It's going to be a little bit messy, but imagine, before we do all of that, a global message contract signing, or message contract signing. We await. That's the first thing we do. We change the side to the focus on the key. The twin contract starts. The knife goes up. We bring the contract to do. We need to await for the contract to be signed, I guess. So await contract signed. I don't know exactly how we are going to define that the contract has been signed. It's like, do we? I don't know. It's not super easy, right? So we'll do that, and then when this is done, we need a signal that it's signed, okay? We need a signal that it's signed, and we'll see how we can do it. But I'm gonna wait the contract signed, and when this is done, I'm creating another tween. I'm creating another tween. Hey Seto, how are you doing? And what I do is I bring back to the default position, so I need to grab it in here. Default pose on the knife, so knife default position. And we also want, but we already have the default position. We just want a global position. Do I want to transform? It could be a transform. Default transf. I'm gonna grab the knife transform. I want the global transform, I guess. Okay, and so when I go back to knife origin. I go back to the global transform. You know what? I go back to the global transform. I don't care. I have the global transform. It's just easier for me to do that. We do that, and the contract transform. Actually, it needs to be the global transform, I think. And it's the contract default position transform. I want global transform. All right. I think I want that. Procrastinating, jumping from stream to stream. Oh my god. Oh my god. What's happening? What are you procrastinating from? What are you not doing? How do I know? What do I decide? What do I decide to say that the contract is signed? Maybe I do await. For now, I'm just going to create a timer and we'll find a proper solution, okay? We'll find a proper solution. I'm not doing anything. Yeah, but what are you supposed to do? What are you supposed to do, I guess? So in here we can contract, we can do that. Parallel. Tween callback on the contract. We can do start sign. And then we are waiting so that it's finished. in here it's going to be signed emit. To do replace by logic to know it has been signed. I don't know what to do about that. I think we should start. See what it does, if it works or not. Okay, it doesn't work. That's amazing, because I forgot to put the message over there. Message wake up. We have, let's put message signing. It's an array of string, and it's gonna be like message contract signing. Probably we're going to have 2 of them. What is the problem? Oops, sorry. It should be an array. Let's try again. I have 0 energy. I shall redo a bit of the skill tree. Got some fun upgrades. I have to try maybe the big fist thing. You know, stop, make a list of must do for the release to see where it goes. If I don't have more wish list, prepare a full web email with the demo public release and Reddit post or so. But I have 0 energy since 2 to 3 days, so I chill. Okay. What is happening? Oh yeah, it's showing the entire thing. Why is it showing the animation? What is going on? It should return. It should return. Message contract signing 0. Message contract signing 1. Why was it so fast? What? Oh, the level. Oh, the level. I mean, if you're okay with that, that's fine then. I guess the problem is when you want to be doing stuff, but you don't do it and you feel bad. If you feel like it's okay. Then it's fine. Start contract signing. So this was weird, right? Because we show... Maybe we should move the focus first before showing the message signing. We move the camera to the contract. No. He talks to us. We go over there. Right? What? Like that. Can we await that or not? Await camera main. Side changed. We await, then we create the tween. The knife goes up. We move the contract. Yeah, but this is going to kill us. That's why it does this. It's killing it right after. Right? I think so. I don't know. No, it should not. But we'll see. The contract should be the first thing to go, and then the knife goes, and then it goes back to here. Okay, let's see if that is better. I'm not certain it's going to be better, but Okay, okay. We go here. It doesn't do anything. Ha! It doesn't do anything. I think my await is shit. Are we not capable of doing that? I'm pretty sure we can await that. No? No. Side changed. Change side. Side changed emit. How are we doing that? On side changed. Are we emitting that fucking signal or not? Oh, but it's that. We could have a new signal, by the way. We could have a signal side tween finished. It's fair enough. We could have that. And so on side changed. What are we doing in here? We could tween callback, emit, side tween. Let's see. Okay, okay. That was shit. Also, this is completely wrong. It's gonna be difficult. It's gonna be difficult. It's gonna be difficult. So in here we want to be at quiz. Actually, we can focus quiz. That's better. Okay. Contract signing is going to give us more time. Just so we can perform that correctly right now. The knife is right over there. Global position plus, how is that possible? Indeed, it's completely wrong. So how was I able to do that? So it's minus. It's minus. It goes up, then we have that. Contract, global transform, it's going to move back to its default. And the knife is going to move back to its default. That should be better. I can't do anything. I'm fucking confused. Right now, I'm fucking confused. I'm moving 0.6. $0.35. I'm actually moving plus. Like 0.15. What? What the actual fuck? I don't understand. I don't understand. Oh, I'm grabbing global position. Kill me right now. Okay. Should be better. Okay. That kind of works. Okay, we have a tiny bit... We have a tiny problem. We have a tiny problem. The drawing part should be the entirety of the thing. It should be placed a little bit higher, I think. So we can sign correctly. That worked relatively well, no? I'm getting lost with all of those fucking things everywhere, honestly. The camera moves when we have that, so... This needs to be rewritten and everything. The problem that I have is how would we go about making sure that we have what we want. It continues. Interesting. It's super cool though. It's super cool. Like theoretically. We just need to make it work well, but it's super cool. Okay, we'll do in here. We're doing start. When this is done, we are doing tween. Contract stop sign. In here, by the way, we are making that move up, and then we are tween contract, tween intervaling at like 0.3, and then we move. That way we have a little bit more time. A little bit more time, 0.6. So stop sign should do what? The contract can draw or not. Maybe the contract in here, contract.gd, has like a script. Class name contract UI. Toggle signing enable state bool, and we are simply doing like drawing enabled is equal to state enabled, let's say it's false, maybe it's a bool and it's false. On mouse exited, it's putting back the thing. Of course, I need to make the knife and everything better. So theoretically, you can read, you sign the thing, and then it puts it back. There needs to be something better for the contract to be fully signed. I think the contract itself has to be a better signing experience. So what I'm thinking is we are signing it, and then he says something like, or we have a button. I don't know. We need something that is kind of diegetic, but I need something where people click. I can't rely on people just drawing, because they might draw not enough, and it's not going to be what they want. You see what I mean? So we need something like we sign and then we really finalize. So either we have a message on screen or we have something on the contract itself. And then when it's done, he says something like, he says something like, "Oh, you signed to complete the signing process. We just need to do a little. I don't know how he would say that, but a little something. You hear like shing. It hides. It puts to black. You hear like shing. A knife, and then you see the contract with blood on it. Right? You imagine the contract is right like this, and you have a texture rect somewhere. Doesn't really matter. Ignore size. You scale it if you want. You put some blood. It would not be this one, but you get the point. And then the signing would be like that, like, and that appears on the contract when it is signed. You know, it's the second sign, and we don't even have. Pique son doigt avec la pointe de la plume et met son empreinte de sang. Exactly, that's what I wanted. Yeah, but you don't see it because I don't want to animate that. I don't want to have fingers and everything. So the other one is saying, give me your hand, it won't hurt. And then it cuts to black, you hear, and you see the thing in here, and it's finally done. So this is the second part. I think it would be really cool. I still have the issue of knowing when to trigger that. We kind of need a process, like a button that tells us we are ready. You know what I mean? We need a button that tells us we are ready. So maybe as I'm showing that on screen, I place a button on screen or something. Because it's not reliable enough to wait for people to do stuff. Oh shit, I can't draw because of the... That would be cool though. That would be really, really cool. I need some sort of button on screen. I think. Can I put a generic button? And we can call that whenever we need to. Do I have a better way? Is there a better way? Is there a better way? I'm not sure. So I just put a fucking button on screen. Okay, let's do that. We'll see. I kind of need to have two different buttons, but I'll do that later, I guess. It's kind of a pain. I don't know. Is it right there? Or maybe I display something next to it. That could also work. That could also work. I display something next to it that you press when you are done. Oh, I'm getting tired. I think I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that. So I'm gonna have a mesh. I'm gonna have a small mesh. Quad mesh. How did I do this in here? Face Z. Am I turning this away or am I rotating it? I guess I'm just rotating it. 200. Whoops. Sorry. So like 0.2, 0.1. Might be even smaller than that, to be honest. Something like this. Let's put that over here. Let's put a button. I'm gonna duplicate that. Let's do 200 by 150. Maybe even less than that. What would be a button, like a button standard? By default it's 64 by 36. Do I see anything? 64 by 36. Huh? That's the minimum size, sorry. I need some space. I need some space around it though. So 128 by 42, and I can move that. It's horrible placing stuff in 3D, in 2D, and whatnot. That's also another reason why 3D is shit, unless you're just displaying stuff on screen. Placing stuff inside of sub viewport, you don't see anything. It's a huge pain. It's a huge pain, trust me. Don't do it. 1010 is not going to be enough. Okay, so in here, I want a standard material, albedo. I want... Before that, I need to make it local to scene. I want a viewport texture. Assign to the viewport texture, sub viewport button. Yeah, in 2D, even in 2D is a pain. 15 sub viewports in here. Well, in 2D usually you don't have sub viewports, but It's relatively rare. You can do a bunch of stuff without any sub viewports, but it's a pain to work with sub viewports. Right? It is a pain. Transparent background. Oh yeah. In here, transparency, alpha. Good. Why is my button so low? Is it because of the 10 that I've added? It's too much? 5? Okay, I have my button in here. My button, it's going to say accept or continue. Oh, go fuck yourself. No, it's too... See? It's awful. The process is awful. The process is awful. Unless there is something I don't know and I'm just... It's totally possible, right? The process is awful. What are you doing right now? Like, what are you doing? Because this is too small. 162. Okay, let's go even bigger than that, because I want to have some space around my stuff. Okay, continue. We have continue. It needs an input area. I will put it directly on the button. Can I do that? So it will be button, and the sub viewports will be sub viewport button. It's such a mess. I hate it. Oh, it's going to move, I forgot. Okay, let's just check if it actually works or not. And we are going to remove the button that is below. Yeah, okay, it kind of works. It kind of works. It's not amazing though. It's not amazing because this needs to be shading unshaded. What else? It needs to show only when we are button. It needs to show only when we are starting the sign. Okay. We need to note this has been pressed to continue. So instead of doing that, we're going to do signed emit. I'm not a huge fan of having that thing that is breaking the it's kind of shit, you know. I would prefer to have something completely self-contained and not have a button on top of it. By the way, let's remove that button. And then you can press continue. That's kind of cool. That's kind of cool. Okay. Button standard, you are going to mouse pass. That's not what I wanted to do. You are going to say that's not what I wanted to do. Pointing hand. Why are you not pointing hand? You are. Continue. Continue. So you read the stuff in the when this is when we'll have the correct text, you'll be able to read because whenever you're going to hover on the text, it's going to show you the actual text below. All of that needs to be better. But then you sign. You do whatever you want. Right? This is something fun. People will have fun. Okay, it doesn't work in here. That's a pain. The camera should probably not move when we are signing this, because it's kind of painful. And then we can continue. Okay. I'm fucking tired. But it's good. Right? We're getting there. Free demo of furniture store is now available on Steam's side. A lot of interesting improvements. We need to try that. We need to try that. Today it was announced that Nintendo Switch version of the game will be released in June 19th, 18th. Let's fucking go. That's awesome. The contract Funk has drawing will return Boolean. And for that, it will do drawing, points, drawing, or how do we do that? Okay, it's not going to be fun if I continue doing like has drawing, which calls another one and everything. So I think I'll move that over there. That's gonna be better. For line 2D in get children. If line points superior to, I don't know, 5? No. Var total points int. It's gonna start at 0. We are going to do total points plus equal line points. Dot length dot size. And we return total points. We want more than, I don't know, 10. Right? We just want that. So has drawing. Doom, doom, doom. If contract has drawing, we can say signed. Otherwise, else we can say something. What do we say? We do the same thing as we do in the upgrades, I think. Is the notification staying for a certain amount of time? Okay, the show duration is a certain amount of time by default, so that's cool. So in here, we can say contract not signed. Okay. Let's try. And I'll continue the rest. So if I try to press that, it's showing, but it's showing below, you don't see it. It's showing below, you don't see it. Globals, black bars disappear. Let's try that. Let's try also making the start signing at the end. It's gonna be better. So we are here, blah blah blah, and then it continues. Okay, so we have the thing. We can't move the thing. I don't know how I did that, but we can't move. Theoretically, we sign over there. Blah 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 blah. And then we continue. Okay, nice. So, then, it's not finished. This is really cool. Thank you. This is not finished. We need the second step, okay? I'm tired. I'm really tired. But it's okay. It's okay. Let's do it. How long have you been a beggar? I mean streamer, that was a typo. Since yesterday. Thank you, Ike. I don't know how you pronounce that. So when we press signed, actually, it's not going to be signed, or maybe it is signed. Maybe it is signed. Maybe it is signed, and what we do instead, in here we are awaiting for signed. Finish the contract with blood. Okay. So in here we'll say funk show blood state pool. It's kind of a pain to have to traverse everything like that and have the same function. You know what I mean? I'm duplicating the function because I need to traverse the thing that is displaying and the thing that is below. I don't like that, but I don't know what else I could do. I guess I can ask for a serious answer if I'm the one started with jokes. Exactly. Exactly. Let's go. I'm gonna change my thing on coffee. Oh fuck, my 2FA. Okay, give me a second. First of all, I'm sending stop to the 13 100 and whatever. Stop. I don't want to receive your fucking messages again. Undo. Okay. Okay. Goodbye. New sale. Thank you. Then I'm going into the authorization coffee and I'm giving you my 2FA. You want to hear my 2FA? It's 454. And then I didn't tell you the rest. It doesn't matter that much. No, payment and orders. Thank you. Your page. Hey, Peacebreaker, thank you so much. By the way, I said it earlier, but I'm saying it again. If you want to support financially, please don't hesitate to use Ko-fi or Patreon, because it helps way more. And I talked about that earlier, but it's not going super well in terms of money. I don't want to rely on you, and I will never, because realistically, it's not going to be enough. But if you considered supporting, please do it through a Coffee or Patreon. It gives me way more money than Twitch. Twitch takes 50%, so it's kind of bad. Bleep bloop bloop. Okay, I'll do the coffee stuff after. It's kind of shit right now. So in here, he's going to talk again. He's going to talk again. He's going to say, message. What do we have? Message contract signing. He's going to say message contract finalize or something. Okay. Message contract finalize. Maybe another finalize, I don't know. We'll do the text. And so after that, when this is done, in here, we are going to transition, show transition incredibly fast. Speed, twice as fast. We are going to await contract. I don't know how I deal with that. We'll see. In here, we'll hide the transition. We don't pass the speed, okay? And so in the middle, what do? We say contract show blood true. Spawn slice SFX. And maybe what we do is we await get tree, create timer, 2 seconds, 3 seconds to create tension. I don't know. I know nothing, Jon Snow, okay? Then we time out and we do this. We need more time in here. Let's see. Let's see if it works. Okay, so you're here. You're doing your signing. It doesn't work anymore. Why is it not working? Oh, it might be too low. And so this is actually preventing us from signing where we want. Continue. Contract finalize. Contract finalize. Okay. Whoa. You calm the fuck down. Okay? The moment you're done with this... I mean, we could use the contract in here, no? We could use this instead. Yeah, we could use this instead. So, we'll show transition. It's better than having this. We'll show transition bind. Okay. We'll tween interval. We'll tween interval 0.5, I think, because this is going to be quite fast. We'll tween callback the contract blood, whatever. I'm gonna say to do that. In here, I want to bind. I'm gonna tween again, maybe less long, and then when we are ready, I'll do hide transition, and we are we are removing this, and so then I don't do that. and I do contract sign. I still don't do that. We are hiding the transition. I'm hiding. Maybe in here he's telling us something instead. We'll see. Let's see how it looks. Doesn't work at all. Why is it showing so high? I don't understand. Okay, kind of cool. Kind of cool. Kind of cool. Kinda need a knife slice VFX, SFX. But it works well, I think. Hey Leah, thank you so much. Appreciate the raid. How are you doing, guys? Bienvenue à tous, si vous me connaissez pas, je suis Mister Elliptique. Ici on stream généralement, pas généralement, tout le temps en anglais. Mais je parle français si jamais vous voulez, donc n'hésitez pas. I released a Lexispell recently. My roguelike word game. So if you want to try, if you want to buy it, you can. If you want to try, you can also. There's a demo. And I'm working on O.B.O.L right now. A inscription buckshot roulette-like in 3D. Our bundle sold a copy. Let's go, Ginger, let's go. Which means less money. Less money than a normal copy. Wow. Do you think OnlyFans works for men? I feel like there's probably not that many people doing it. Maybe that's a solution. But I would need to go back to the gym before. I have to go see you soon. Thank you, Leah. Have a nice day. Feed pics. Yeah. Yeah. New business plan? I mean, I have to pay rent, you know. I have to pay rent. I think this is pretty cool, though. I think this is pretty cool. Let me just find a slice. Oh, yeah, we could hear it. Oh yeah, I think we can do that. Oh yeah. This is what we're going to do. So we download both of those. Trust me, you would find the finder. Only finds if you touching the gym. Huh? I don't think so. You don't think so what? Audacity. Do you have the audacity? Is it fun? Is it fun? Do you have the audacity? Can you? What? Okay, thank you. I don't know which one I use. Do I use the first sound? It kind of feels like you're wielding the thing. Maybe that's what I want, right? Maybe that's what I want. So we could do file export audio. I want to export in 44. Let's go GMTK scene contract audio. Let's call knife wield. I don't know how to call that. I finished daughter time. Now I'm going away again for daughter daddy time. Let's go. Did I export just the right part? Current selection. Yeah, let's make sure that it's just that selection. Did I press no? Oh, fucking hell. Export. No, that's not what I wanted to do. Oh, fucking hell. Move to trash. Save. Export. Yes. Okay, that's good. Then steel blade slice. This is shit, and it needs to be effect, volume and compression. It needs to be normalized at -5. It's usually what I do, -5. -5, -5, -5, -5, -5, -5, -5. Slice. Save. 44. Export. Let's go. And we can go back to here. We can go back to here, and we can put some audio stream players, and we can say wield, and then we can say slice. SFX. Wield. Slice. Slice. But I guess I won't judge you for that. But I guess I won't judge you for that. 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 Lexispell. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Va réussir l'interface de manière avec plaisir, les modes de jeu et les bonus sont bien trouvés, il est difficile de s'arrêter de jouer, on en voudrait plus. Positive review, un jeu super, il faut parfois bien se crever les méninges. I've admittedly not played much of this game, but the formula is great. This is a great word game with a nice suka twist, rules changing and very rewarding. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, it's addictive. Leb, if you're a fan of word games, expect an instant recommendation combine spinning and vocabulary progression in a way that feels both relaxing and rewarding. Wonderful game, it's a mixture of Bowser and Scrabble. The graphics are really cute, and the game feel is relaxing. That's great. That's great. When am I able to do a payout on itch? Let me check. Dash fucking board. I need to stop soon because I need to I need to go have a talk with Woland. Pending balance 81. I might wait before I have that. I don't know how long it's going to take. Yeah. I don't know why it keeps being at 86%. Ah, okay. The goal is actually reset correctly. Good. Anyway, sorry. I think Show Blood or Funk start Blood Anim. Maybe we do that. And so we do Show Blood True. We will do those Wield and Slice. We'll await Get Tree. Create timer. 1 second maybe. False. Timeout. And then we'll play the slice. So I need to take that into account in here. I'm taking a little bit more time. 0.5. I show blood. I take like 1.75. Let's try to hear it. Let's see how it sounds. Do we hear anything? It's very low. Okay, I do that. Perfect. I didn't hear anything. I didn't hear anything. I'm wondering why. Because I'm not calling the right function? Totally. Listen to that. It's going to be beautiful. Ah, those spam calls. I'm receiving like 10 a day. It's fucking nuts. That's pretty cool. That is pretty freaking cool. It needs a little bit more time before it does this. And this is like -2. This needs to be like 2. So this is going to take 2 seconds, okay? This is going to take 2 seconds, so we need in the game to take that into account. We are calling this, it's going to take 2 seconds. So then we do that. 2 point, and then we show the thing. Yeah. Ooh, it's going to be nice. contract not signed. So that works well. Yes. Yes. We need a few more sounds. We need like a grunt, and we need a blood splash. Do we have blood splash in here? Splash. What is that? It's a big splash. No. Do we have a grunt? Do I have like a... No.
Hey, check your blood.
Maybe we use this. Maybe we use that. I could record my own. Maybe. No? I mean, I could record my own. It's not like a grunt is difficult to make. I'm gonna grab this hit flesh instead. I think it makes more sense. What if we normalize that to -5? Yeah, I think this is better. And we can have that. Export audio, hit flesh, and that way we don't even need to have the slice. We can just grab that directly. Right. Hit flesh dot wave. We. Okay, let's try to do a grunt. It should be simple, right? Recording device default. Do you think it works? Blah blah blee blah blah blue. Huh? What? Oh yeah. It does work. It's just very low. Okay. That was maybe a bit too much. Imagine I'm getting sliced, okay? I need to imagine I'm getting sliced. Maybe it's too strong for a slice. No, it's good. I think it's good. I think it's good. We need to do a few things. First, we'll normalize that shit to -5. And then I'm probably going to tune that a little bit. Add real-time effects. I want Audacity, some distortion. Hard clipping. Medium overdrive. I don't know. Maybe I don't want that. It sounds crazy, no? It sounds crazy. Audacity. What do we have? A little bit of reverb. Factory preset. Small room dark. What does that mean? Okay. Might be a little bit strong. And on the real-time effects, we can't do phaser, blah, bass, and treble. We can't on the real-time effect, we can't do fucking the reverb is nuts though. The reverb is fucking crazy. Medium room. Voice tail. Voice tail? I don't know, maybe. What the fuck? Factory presets. Acoustic. I guess it's not too bad. And what I could do is we could pitch EQ, filter, graphic EQ. We need to do that on the thing. Effects, EQ, graphic EQ. Maybe not. You know what? We'll rework it if we want. Goodbye. Grunt, audio, save, current, boom, bim boom bam. Bim boom bam. Control D. Control D for grunt. I hope it's not going to be too much. Disabled just in case. I'm putting that to 0. And as we are playing the slice, we are playing the grunt, which doesn't exist yet. Grunt. I'm gonna put SFX after, just to make sure that we understand what it is. SFX. I think this is going to be too high, so maybe put it like that. Okay, give me a sec. I'll open to my cat. Mimi? Are you ready? I mean, you won't hear very much. Let me remove that. Let me put the music high. Be careful, it's going to be high. Are you ready? We are right there. We sign. I didn't hear the grunt. Did I do again? Did I forget? Grunt. Grunt. What? What the fuck is wrong? And so my drawing is not here anymore, or it's just on top. Why am I not hearing the grunt? What is wrong? What is wrong? I don't understand what the fuck is going on. Grunt. Slice. Grunt. It should work, right? Slice, grunt, SFX, play. The slice is too strong? No, I don't think so. By the way, I can quit that. And I don't want to save. Goodbye. Okay, that is very weird. That is super cool though. That is very, very, very cool. And the blood in here, canvas item, material, let's make that, additive is not going to work well, right? Additive is not going to work well. Maybe it is. I just don't understand why it's not... Oops. Why it's not... This is cool. It's going outside. The blood is going outside. Might be a little bit too dark now that I have set the thing. But I'll change that. It's pretty cool though. I just don't understand why the grunt is not... We are not hearing it. And maybe it's just that the slice is too... so high that we don't hear anything. What if we don't slice? What if we don't slice? Ah, shit, the blood is already there. Mouse should be ignored on that. And right now it should not be showing. Okay. We actually hear it. It's just low. Compared to the other one, I guess. But that's cool. And now it's there. And we can see it. That's nice. Okay. Okay, pretty happy. Pretty happy about this sequence. Pretty happy about this sequence. I think it's going to be nice. Of course, now it needs to be done. It needs to be done at the beginning. But I guess we just need to know when the intro is done. Contract not signed. The sound effects could be better though. The sound effects could be clearly better. But it's pretty cool. It is pretty cool. And so in here we have a contract signing sequence. Maybe the grunt is too much and we should not play it. That's the only thing. Might be too much. And then it needs to continue, of course. Of course, it needs to continue after that. So when this is all of that is done, you'll tween callback, start game. This is pretty cool. What if we do multiply? Okay, multiply is awful. Additive is like that. Mix is doing what? It's multiplying. Maybe additive with a little bit of self-modulate like that would make sense to have less opacity. And then we continue. And maybe it needs to not be... We need to not light up. Continue. It's a little bit dark, in my opinion. You know what? I think we should make the lighting. We should make the lighting of the scene a bit more complex, and we should have a light on the actual thing in here, so we can light up the thing. We can light up the caps. Also, I totally forgot. I wanted to do something specific with the caps. I wanted to light them up on fire. But, I guess it's fine. It's for the specific... It's for the upgrade that doubles the amount of damage that you do. It needs to be... This one. It needs to be more interesting. It's going to be something else. And I think what it's going to do is it's going to put the knife on fire. Going to put the knife on fire. Ah, the knife is not... Oh my god. The knife is not its own scene. Something I don't like. GPU particles. I'll tell Woolen that I'm coming. I'm so fucking late. I'm always late. Fire particles. 21. First material. The draw pass. We use quad meshes for fire, I guess. Why would we make them that big? I don't know. To make fire, you put a material on it and you tell it to be... how do you do that? Vertex per color, blah blah blah. Albedo, we can make it like that. We can make the emission freaking emitting. Right, we'll use the proper stuff later, but imagine this is additive, so that's going to light up the rest. We have one thing that we need to do. We need to billboard. And I want to billboard what? Particles? Particle billboard? Do I want to particle billboard or just Y billboard? Maybe particle. For a fire, I'm not sure, in fact. Gravity. Why are we not scaling? Why are we not scaling right now? Do I need to do something on my... in here so I can scale? I don't remember. Oh, I can't scale because of the particle billboard stuff. I think. Keep scale. That's it. I couldn't scale because of that. By the way, this would need to be more like that. So of course you imagine we have an actual, right? We would have an actual thing and not just that. But I don't have it yet. We can use a sphere. We can use a sphere. Something like that. And you see, it already kind of looks like fire, right? And now there is one last thing that we can do. Actually, there's two things that we can do, but we can alpha curve. We can alpha curve, so we do that. Okay, that gives us kind of a fiery look. And then we can color ramp. Are we going to... Is it going to work? I have the impression that it's not doing anything. Ah, fuck. Because the coloring is not doing the emission. I don't remember how you do that. I think you need to do a shader. Emission curve. Sorry. Sorry. I didn't see. I didn't see. That Godot is the goat. Emission curve. Ah, no, it's just the emission. It's not the color, right? Ah, shit. I don't know then. 'Cause this is not going to do anything. But I know I can do a shader to use that for the emission. I think. In reality, we would not even need that. So I think it's fine. But that's the idea. Do we have a flame or a fire or room fire distinguisher? No, we don't have any flames like that. But you imagine that would be cool, right? Imagine the game. Imagine the game, and this is on fire. That is kind of cool. Let's pass that, blah blah blah. Oh, why the continue is here? I don't know. Now imagine you play. Shut up. Shut up! And it does. Now I feel like it should always be on fire. I feel like it should always be on fire. It's so easy to do fire. I mean simple fire. And then what we do, we replace that with a texture, with a proper texture, and it's done basically. This adds so much style. I feel like he should be on fire too. At some point. Okay, so contract... adjustments, and in here we start game after contract, and in here fire test. Boom. All right, I need to go. All right, thank you guys for being here. Jotson is live. Let's raid Jotson. You know what, let's raid Jotson. Okay, I prepare my message and I'm ready. Thank you for being here. I'll be live again tomorrow. Don't hesitate to check out Lexispell, if you didn't already, and of course O.B.O.L. Thank you for being here. See you tomorrow. Bye. Let's go for the raid. Be nice.
right before the scene was unloaded. That's exactly the problem.